Hello, my name is Abe, and today I am going to be starting a completely blind playthrough of The Outer Wilds and its DLC, Echoes of the Eye. But before we jump into the game, I want to say a few things first to you, the viewer. I won't be spoiling anything here, but I actually want to try and encourage you to play the game yourself before watching my playthrough of it, or anyone's for that matter. Because for me, Outer Wilds has been an absolute joy to play. It is an incredibly satisfying exploration game that is all about discovery and puzzles, piecing together hints and clues on a massive investigation that takes you across an entire solar system. This is one of those games that you can only experience once, and I would highly recommend it, because Outer Wilds is a game that I will be thinking of from now on whenever someone asks me the question, "Hey Abe, what are some of your favorite games of all time?" It's that good. I understand it might not be for everyone, but please give it a try if any of this sounds like it would interest you. If you're not sure, then watch the first episode of this playlist. It's basically just the tutorial plus a little bit of exploration, nothing too extreme, nothing real spoilery, and you'll get a preview of what the game is all about. I also have a recommendation for you if you do intend to play Outer Wilds. The keyboard and mouse work just fine. There's only one short part in the game that really feels like it was made with the controller in mind, and it's a little annoying if you're on keyboard. If you want to know where, I'll hide that information in the description of this video, so read through the description if you want to know where. And if you don't like mouse smoothing, you can disable that via a config file in appdata, local low, Mobius digital, Outer Wilds, secret settings.txt. There's a line, mouse smooth time buffer. You can just uncomment that or make it 0 or whatever it was. And that's really all you have to do. Works great. No mouse acceleration afterwards. And that's really all I had to say. I hope you enjoy the journey, whether you do so on your own or riding shotgun with me. Hello, my name is Abe and welcome to Outer Wilds. Finally playing this game after having been told to by Connie for a long time, and we're gonna jump into it. I know little about this game. I know that from what you can see here on the screen, there are orbiting planets, really tiny planets that you explore, and you have to solve the mystery, the puzzles of what's happening in the universe around you in order to make it out. We'll learn the story as we go. I've heard great things about Outer Wilds, and I'm excited to play it. New expedition, loading. Disposable asks, "Someone summarize this game to me." Connie says you'll figure it out real quick, presumably when we get the intro. Currently loading the intro. Why is it so slow? This is on an SSD. Oh, it's not on the SSD. Hold on a second. You know what? Actually, it shouldn't matter, right? Once it loads, it'll be loaded. Okay. X, wake up. More like look up. Ha 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 ha. All right, it's loading textures and shaders, I'm assuming. Beautiful place we're around. There's like a gas giant up there, tower in front of us. Feels a little fish-eyed. Give me a second here. I think I did adjust some settings before I even played the game. I may have adjusted the field of view a little bit too much. Let's crank it down to 80. Way more natural. Hello, friend. Okay, this guy looks like he was made from AI art. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's a launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly you are here, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say, ready to get this beauty off the ground? All systems go, I'm ready if you are. Are you sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past. You'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Roast marshmallows, doze off. It's a little framey, I think it's building shaders. You have knees. I don't think I've played a game where you actually have knees. You have to use jump. Mika. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna get into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Fly model ship. Horizontal thruster left stick, up, down, right. It's, oh! The triggers definitely don't work. Or rather, the sticks definitely don't work. Come on. There you go. No, it should work. I see now. I have to hold the stick back in order to... It's like I need the left stick to be completely inverted, I think. Alright, I cannot see the ship anymore. Realizing this thing has a really hard time rotating. Well, this is a fun game. I am actually having a good time. Oh my god. Physics! Okay, land over here so I can see you. Great, you know, that pretty much worked exactly as intended. Reset, please. Okay, so forward tilts it forward or moves it forward, but it doesn't tilt it forward. There's no way of tilting it necessarily, which is unfortunate because you're gonna want to be able to tilt the damn thing. Like, without having any sort of like RCS, this is a little tricky. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, land in the pool. All I have to do is get it on the geyser and I complete her little quest she's got for me. Okay, this is perfect. Go up and forward. It's like, if it ever rotates, that's when you're gonna have a problem. Oh my god. Let's go back, and... Oh, it was so close! I do love the music here, too. It's pretty good. Okay, get up here. No, get up here. I think I have to wait for the water to go away so I can land it inside of the geyser. Go a little left. It's also really hard to see in 3D, honestly. Can't wait to see the real spaceship flight. Exactly. Okay, you know what? I think I've learned. Just don't abuse the throttle. And in we go. Oh my god. It doesn't leave a shadow. Hard to see in 3D Abe struggling in the tutorial. There's no shadow in the for the damn thing. It just has a thruster like poof. I mean, I did it, right? I think I got it. It's at the bottom of the freaking well. Maybe I have to land on the top of the geyser? I did it! Whoa, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Alright, that was fun. Have fun getting that out. Luckily, it has a short-range teleportation device. Now, I know Connie said you should play this with a controller. Why? I feel like I would be better playing it with a keyboard and mouse. Oh, maybe that's why I was having a frame rate problem. The game wasn't actually the main window. Now it is. Well, I have to try this. You are dead. Well, that was our playthrough of Outer Wilds. Speedrun first death. All right, let's load up. Ending 1 found. Are there actually more than one endings and we found one? All right. That's our pilot. All right. What else should I do before liftoff? If you have any goodbyes, say them now. Your friend Hal is in the observatory. Gosen have been in the 0G chambers. And we need to get a refresher course on repairs in 0G. All right. Death 1 of how many? Asked Jaxty Pants. Ashen Wren says 1,000. Yup. Hey, you want to try out the model ship? Yes. I will land in the damn geyser. But I want the geyser to be going off. All right, you know what? Whatever. Okay, I think I broke my legs. Porfy! Heyo, hatchling. Is that what I look like? Here you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosan open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are far too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. More than they used to, buddy. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. So this is the satellite in orbit. Some sort of a mine shaft, waterfall. The satellite is real dang close, and there's something in there. That's real cool. Jetpack, robots, thrusters. Something behind this wall. Once you get to fly, you'll want the controller, but before, whatever. I guess I could always swap, I suppose. Pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement. In Harthian something something something. Just gotta crank it down a tiny bit. Game render's by default on like 30 FPS. I think it's at 120. Unless there's a way of checking. Like in Steam, I'm getting 120. So. Like how there's all this cool tech, but Abe's like, ooh, a hole in the wall. Well, yeah, because I know video games. The hole in the wall is going to play a very important factor later. Guinness! Oh, delicious. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers, remind them to take proper care of their instruments. Tell me about your instruments. I made all of their instruments. Let me see, there's Chert's drums, the banjo, and the flute. Rebeck and Gabbro. Feldspar's harmonica. He's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing around the campfire. Anyways, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. You hear music in space? A little odd. Marl is very Tarl. So it's launch day, hell's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I need to speak in a Canadian accent. It's launch day, eh? I was thinking about it, you know, don't you know? The platform those ships launch from is getting old, wouldn't you say? Isn't it about time to build a new, less flammable one? That big tree would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping you out, just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Huh, didn't realize? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Okay, honestly, playing with a freaking keyboard and mouse. First persons with controllers annoy me. Although this is also annoying me because it has like a bit of a like smoothing effect on the motion. So you know what? Controller it is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting like a smoothing with the mouse controls. It's a little bit wonky. Inner dead zone. Although this might just be the controller inputs. No, it's keyboard inputs as well. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. But hey, we can use yours, right? Can we please? Sorry, bud. Aw, we can't play. Play with us later, okay? Sure. Here's the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one found wins. Tutorial. I am one of them. I have multiple eyes. I mean, I see you. Frequency hide and seek, Outer Wilds Ventures. Ah, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good! Don't forget, you have to find both of us! Oh my god, it's so loud. Hello, sir. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater, guess we'll I'll be a little bit busier without you around to lend a hand. The big water planet, Giants Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabber told me about their first trip to Giants Deep. He landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water is. Too dark. Gabber wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabber couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will, I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back almost as if they were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyways. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wanted to hear new stories at the village campfire. Make sure you bring some back with you. Zero G Cave and the observatory. We still have more practicing to do. I won. I'm happy. Is that me or her? Thanks for playing with us. All right, you're welcome. Okay, there's something on that planet. 22 kilometers away. Really not that far away for a planet. It's okay. Let's go up to Zero G Cave. There's no sprint button. At least I don't know of one. Very pretty looking game. Is that a campfire? There's someone whistling on that moon. I like that. I like that. Yeah, there's freaking... How many spaceships do we possess as a, like, wood-based planet here? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Please don't break it while I'm gone. Quantum Grove Crater to the south. Nomai Ruins to the east. North Young Bark Crater. And northwest, the Geyser Mountains. That's pretty cool. There's definitely something there. Hold on a second. I wonder if I can land it in the crater. I think I need to aim a little bit more to the right. Yeah, that's outside of the crater. Okay. Well, let's see what's in these other directions. There's definitely smoke coming from that geyser. Well, I guess it's a geyser. All right. This is the smoke. Coming from this giant crater. Fair enough. And then there's nothing. What about this side? Comet! Ruins. There is something over there in those ruins. I do want to explore over there at some point. This is my spaceship. Hello, who are you? Who are you? Hi, astronaut. You know the path... Sorry, patch. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Ghost said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space. That sounds painful. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if your foot hurts. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Might as well take a full 360. All right. There's also a lot of crystals on the ground. That might be a sign of ghost matter. I thought that was a rope. It was just the texture of the water. Huh. So what the heck's up here? Other than more holes to fall into. I can't do this with the controller. I can't. I tried. I wish there wasn't mouse smoothing, but I can't do it with the controller. I'm sorry. Come to say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got 0G training set up if you want a refresher. Sure thing. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you and me and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic slate has fixed, at least, the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a repair of broken mining equipment, set up down in the 0G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute 0G practice, head down and lift into the cave. You can repair it. So is this planet just completely hollow and gravity is like cranked up to 11? Connie says you can disable mouse smoothing in the same config file. I like the look of this cave. Can you, Connie, quickly post where that file is and what— no! Exit the lift! And what file needs, like what the edit is? Because I might do that actually. But I have to wait for the lift now. Oh, alt-tabbing the game freezes it. Don't do that. Post in Discord along with the frame rate thing. Well, okay, I don't think I need the frame rate thing because it seems like it's running at 120. Okay. It's not really that 0G. There's a weird delay on the flashlight too, which also happens with the controller. Just try it, I promise. Okay, well, we'll do this first. We'll do this first. 0G cave, 0G cave. Fuel O2, gravity is super low, and it's not 0G, it's 0.4xg. Cave. Oh. For a brief moment, I was at 0. I don't know how. It's definitely not 0G, it's just low G. Hey, Tough. Nice of you to drop in. I'm getting some 0G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great, 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 great. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. I've got the hand sweats. Honestly, I hear Zero G can be pretty nauseating, so that's understandable that he's gonna be feeling a little bit bad about it. Like, I don't want to go down there. Understandable, mate. It looks very cool. It's a very CPU heavy game. I'm at 39% and I'm streaming and recording. It's not too bad, at least not so far. All right. I've played Kerbal Space Program. There is... Now we're actually getting zero G because we're getting further down into the planet's core, I think. There's something up here. This is definitely not what we're looking for. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel doing this. Oh ho ho ho! This looks cool. So now WASD is movement as well. Because this is zero G. Press, lock on. Space, hold, match velocity. Very handy. I don't have any tools. Oh, I have tools. Apparently I'm just using my hands for this. Q and E do not actually change the rotation, unfortunately. It's okay. There's another one over here. Maybe at the top or the bottom. Maybe inside of it. Yeah. Very handy to just click it and then just lock on. Fortunately, you have the duct tape necessary to fix this. Indeed. So that looks like the exit. Very cool looking rocks. Let me know, by the way, if the FOV is good for people or if anyone's getting like motion sickness. Because this is it's a little funky, but it does seem okay. I think part of it is just the, oh god, part of it is just the walls being so like bright. Kind of makes it a little wonky. But I think we're in the clear. Oh. Hey, you're back. You need something? Give me the dirt. Fresh dirt? Nothing happening. Let me think. Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. All right, well, we are going to have to go in there and check it out. We go up or down? I think we're going down. Sounds about right. You think we can fly out of here? Oh wait, I have to deliver the spacesuit too. Hold on, I got one spacesuit I don't need. Oh yeah, holding down R makes me walk. It's like moon gravity. It is very low. I mean, when we're in the core of the planet, it's no gravity. How this planet has so much gravity, I don't know. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training. Try not to get hit. I can see you itching to get off this rock. Go get the launch codes from the observatory. Best of luck out here. Don't get yourself killed. I don't remember what the button was for that. I wonder if I can actually get out of the crater that we're in here, or if I'm kind of just stuck here. You know, until I complete all the objectives, get the spaceship, and then I can just land somewhere else on the planet. Hornfell, Gosan, Feldspar, Esker, Slate. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Are these like Kickstarter backers? Ohmwrecker, okay. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adelrock. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut launch day at last. Hey, buddy, it's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Do not break it. I'm just nervous. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. Can't wait to see your training pay off. Here to see the new statue? New statue? You haven't heard it? Gabbro bought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Horfell just finished prepping it for display. Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll get. They had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. You have a ship to launch. All right. Carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. Provides us with the most detailed look at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note that the decorative jewelry that has been carved is part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Well, we know that the ruins are related because there's ruins on this planet that have the same symbols. Huh. A little radio station coming soon. Planned museum expansion. Is this the DLC? Piece of moon rock. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Well, it definitely does not exist here. Aw, damn, I was trying to trick it. rotating a little bit as well. Well, that's nifty. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon, which is a very bad thing. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. There's the ruins. Something. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa! Very localized. Oh my god. We're gonna be manipulating gravity in this game. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. That's just an anglerfish with extra teeth. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. We see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from the skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomanian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. They had fragile bones. It's possible they were just a spacefaring race, because they won't need bones to support their body in space. Aside from the dwellings and structures, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some objects depict strange animals, foreign celestial bodies, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which make us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Where did they come from? What the? This piece of writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Right-click. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibrating simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. It's a very cool curve. What's interesting is that there's only 2 messages on the entire wall. No crouch. There's got to be more messages attached to this thing somewhere. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. Gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. I mean, that's just cool physics. Whoa, okay. So here's the solar system map. The Hourglass Twins, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble, and Timber Hearth. pan view. There is a comet orbiting around very quickly. Something right there past Dark Bramble. Is that like a black hole? What the hell is that? Yo, these planets look pretty sick. It's an orbiting space station there. And I did see, yo, coronal mass ejections. There's like some sort of a observatory post. An ancient one, a Nomai one, orbiting the sun. And then Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Planet of Ice and Fire. All right, that's real cool. There you are, I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud. What's your plan once you're in space? Probably meet up with the other travelers. You want to check in with them? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronauts. Let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. Rebeck is on Brittle Hollow. Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. There's Feldspar, but we don't know where they are, or if they're even still alive. They've been lost for a very long time. You'll find Esker stationed on the Adelrock. They're not a traveler as much as a lunar local, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit nonetheless. I'm ready to get off this rock. Here they are. Best get off the ground before the slate makes any more modifications to your ship. Launch codes. Dash dash, dash dot dot, dash dot. I don't know Morse code, so I cannot translate. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? How far back can we extrapolate? At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not, they're galaxies, and this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky. The universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Whoever this race of peoples are, for them to be contained on one tiny planet, they're doing a pretty good job. They already understand, you know, the general characteristics of the universe, if not the whole thing. Okay. Not there. That's a dude. There was someone here to see this thing move. Huh. Excuse me. Well, that was a thing. Hey, museum guy. Where are you, museum guy? I don't know where the museum guy went. Okay. I've been up there. We've not been here. Did you get a good look at that statue? It looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So it opened its eyes and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but you sure you're ready to launch, like medically speaking? Statue's weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Horned Fells tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. I might be able to tell you more. I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use your translator tool to find out more about the statue. Good luck and fly safe. Well, the tool was unusable on the statue. Correct. There it goes. God, I love the music. It's really good music. Hello, astronaut. You going into space today? You going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfells will be really sad you didn't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost. Something behind this building. Huh. Hold on a second. I'm good at platforming. Huh. 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 What do you think? Oh, oh! Now, why are we over here again? Only I could jump up this rock face. Ooh. Oh, I almost had it. Hold on. Connie says it's nice to have someone else play this and get lost. I will get lost. I will definitely get lost. I will also try stupid stuff like this and try to jump behind the building and see what the hell's over there. Why? No reason. Because I can. That's a good enough reason, right? And then as soon as we get like a game save, I'll check out this modification you want me to make to the game. But I presume that maybe it won't save. Because I don't know how the game saves yet. We haven't had like a save point. Unless that was the save point, that'd be funny. There we go. Well, I missed that jump, but here lies Sean Arimaki Reindiger. Is this like more Isrever? Binary Semaphore. This is more Kickstarter backers, I assume. They killed, oh my god, they killed the Kickstarter backers. It's probably not Kickstarter backers. It's probably like the dev team or something. Thanks for providing an easy way out. That's what I'll say about that. All right. You see that crack in the wall? I'm telling you, it will come into play at some point. Even here, I'm like, no, this doesn't look like it'll go anywhere. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back on working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Well, I guess this is the ship launch? I don't know if we've talked to everybody, but we did do a sizable exploration. And I'm sure we can always come back and talk to them again later. All right, so we have a local gravity field. Wires that need wiring. The interloper, pretty good planetary chart here. Medkits, suit up. Piloting, oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy. Okay. How about fuel refill? Ship's log. Rumor mode, leave ship log. View entries. The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. No, my statue opened its eyes. House says the statue has never opened its eyes before. Cave. I repaired a satellite. There was an option, I think, in the game settings that said something about connected rumors. Like, these are the hints and the logs that we're going to be getting, and there's like a connection map. Like, this, you know, links a couple of clues together. I don't know what to, you know, if there's a reason I should change the setting. Right now it's on the default, whatever that means. Okay, unbuckle, view map, tab. Oh, nope, we're good. C, lift off landing cam. Press to lock on. Shift to lift off. C to cockpit view. All right. Okay. Up, down, thrust, horizontal, thrust, WASD. Okay. Well, let's just kind of make our way out a little bit. Actually, honestly, dude, this is not that bad as far as keyboard controls go. I would very much love to land, like, in this crater and see what's going on here. Honestly, I think this would be worse with a controller. I like this. This is not bad at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Unbuckle, Q. If you complete the game without a controller, I'll be amazed. All right, challenge accepted, but also, this was fine. Whoop. Like, that's not bad controls at all. So I wanted to land in the crater because I don't know if we can get out. If we don't, but maybe we can just climb that tree that's right there and get out. Okay, this looks like the thing you shove your fist into in Soma. Hey-o, hatchling, I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come here to myself and take a look. So what crashed? Don't know what it is. It looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've ever seen on Timber Earth before. Trust me, it was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It's kind of looks like something might have come off of a Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it puts down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside first. I don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside it. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, it's not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. This guy is a smart dude. So when do we jump inside of this plant? Blasted seed did a lot of damage, huh? I wonder if we should go and talk to the guy and say, hey, go bring over the scout launcher. Abe is still exploring, it seems. Yeah, I'm obviously going to keep exploring. So Connie, can you, I guess without spoiling anything, can you tell me how the game handles saving? Like, is there an autosave, or will I find out if I just keep going? Am I supposed to be here? I mean, I can just, you know, walk completely around the totality of the planet, I suppose, if I really wanted to. There is just a river right there. This is so strange with the planet being so small. Oh, dude, that looks so cool. The binary planetary system orbiting the sun, that looks so cool. This game's a technical marvel. Ah. Oh, I think I died. I fell.